I thought today I'll try to do a little bit better explanation on showing you how to get the trigger support spring in the FN Reflex. The first video I did was okay, I believe, but maybe I can do a little bit better job of showing you and getting it in there. That's the spring itself, if it ever comes out. And I was going to show you here where it goes. Zoom in and hopefully you can see that there's a little cutout right there where the spring goes in. That little goes right in here. Let's see, right there. And then the rest, the front part has to slide up under the trigger assembly, which is, I guess you could say, the hard part. But my other video shows exactly how it lays in there and shows you the grooves that are cut out in the lower itself. But right there, that groove, that's where it goes into. And so we've got to get that spring right up in there, so the other piece of that spring can sit right in that little hole. So the hardest part really is just getting it started. Getting it started right up in there. So we're going to attempt to do that here in this video, and so you can see it. I like to start it if you a little bit away from you, that the hump, I guess you can call it, or whatever you want to call it. Like to start it away from you, and then because you got to get that tip right up in that groove under the trigger assembly and start it in there. It can be a little aggravating, so make sure you're in an area where if you do drop it, you can find it, because I've dropped it several times. But yeah, you got to push it right up in there. Now, once you get it started and you get it inside that groove and push it in, you're going to have to wiggle it a little bit to get it exactly right. You're going to want it to fall into place, so give it just a little bit of a push and it will fall right in. Now, when it's right there, the way it looks, I mean, it's in a position now where it really wants to just fall into place. You've got the tip of the spring in the right groove. You just gave it a little push, and you can kind of feel it snap in. And then once you get to that point, that little hump there in the spring, you can push it right into the groove, and maybe take a little flathead screwdriver. That's what I did. I grabbed my little flathead, and I'm just going to push that piece right into the groove. So grab your little flathead or whatever you have. You can even push it with your finger, but push that little piece. And it's better if you don't use one that has a magnetic tip like mine, but it makes it a little bit more aggravating. But push it right in there. And then after that, you just push that spring down, and it should go right up under the bar. And that's it. So there you go. It's in. Trying to give you a little bit better view here. Sorry it's moving so much. I was trying to get a good angle for you, and the lighting of the camera was not cooperating. But hopefully you guys can see it. I have a little bit better view of it. I'll try to zoom in. That's the way it goes. Now, like I said, I've got that other video. It's like a 1-minute video that shows you how that spring lays in there without the trigger assembly. I removed everything from the lower, And that gives you also a better idea on how that works. So if yours comes out, I hope this helps. If you like it, like the video and let me know.